Canada has a new Prime Minister, banker turned politician. Mark Carney has won the elections in a stunning turnaround. The Liberal Party, led by Carney, secured control of Canada's parliament today. Results show that the Liberals are far ahead of Conservatives, but they have fallen short of 172-seat mark by 4 seats, which means that the Liberals secured 168 seats in the 343-seat House of Commons. Meanwhile, his Conservative rival, Pierre Poilievre, is poised to get only 144 seats. Counting is still underway, but it is highly unlikely that the trend will change.
I, Mark Carney, do solemnly and sincerely promise and swear that I will truly and faithfully, and to the best of my skill and knowledge, execute the powers and trust reposed in me as Prime Minister.
This victory marks a massive turnaround for the Liberal Party, which until a few months ago was staring at a defeat under the then Prime Minister Justin Trudeau. However, it seems like the accession of Carney and the shadow of US President Donald Trump seems to have played out in the Liberals' favour. But before we tell you what exactly did the new Canadian Prime Minister say about the United States of America, let's first tell you what Carney's win means for India. Prime Minister Narendra Modi congratulated Mark Carney for his victory and said that he is looking forward to work together to unlock greater opportunities. The message is clear. India is looking to turn a new leaf in bilateral ties that had nosedived under the former Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau after Trudeau accused New Delhi of killing Khalistani terrorist Hardeep Singh Nijjar without providing any proof. The sentiment is mutual. During campaigning, Carney emphasized the need to collaborate with like-minded countries like India and emphasized that rebuilding ties with India was a priority for his government, describing it as an incredibly important relationship. Meanwhile, Jagmeet Singh, who led Canada's opposition New Democratic Party in this election, has lost his own seat. Conceding defeat, Singh announced that he plans to step down from the position of party leader.
I've been informed a party leader that I'll be stepping down as party leader as soon as an interim leader can be appointed. Now, I could not have done this incredible job without, here's a point, give me a second to break down a bit. I couldn't have done it without the incredible support of my wife. Could get it.
Jagmeet Singh is known to be a pro-Khalistani leader. He has been a vocal supporter of Khalistani politics. He also emerged as a prominent figure backing Trudeau in accusing India without any proof of involvement in the death of Khalistani terrorist Hardeep Singh Nijjar. His defeat is also being seen as a welcome chance for India and Canada to reset diplomatic and trade ties. And talking about trade ties, yesterday we told you how Trump emerged as the X factor in the Canadian polls. And now let's tell you what the Canadian Prime Minister said on Canada-US ties after winning the polls.
Our old relationship with the United States, a relationship based on steadily increasing integration, is over. The system of open global trade anchored by the United States, a system that Canada has relied on since the Second World War, a system that, while not perfect, has helped deliver prosperity for a country for decades, is over. But it's also our new reality.
And that was Carney's first speech after the election victory, and he clearly outlined how the era of integration between Canada and the US is over. US President Donald Trump's tariffs and threats of annexing Canada stood as the central issue in the elections. Trump inserted himself into the race early in the day with a social media post saying Canada would face zero tariffs if it becomes the cherished 51st state. Poilievre hit back firmly and said, Trump, stay out of our election. Carney also weighed in saying that this is Canada and we decide what happens here.